guys, welcome to another episode. We'll be changing the brake rotors today. This is for the passenger side, but the same logic will apply for the driver's side. Yep, let's get started. Let's get a pry bar. Pretty simple. Loosen up these 4 lug nuts. They are 21 millimeters. Do this while the car is down, or else your wheel will start fucking spinning. After your lug nuts are loose, jack the car up. Get it just high enough so your wheels are off the ground, and provide some jack stands on the left and right side. Remove the lug nuts and the wheel. You can put the wheel under the car just for safety. If for whatever reason the car decides to fall down, or the jack stands. Alright, let's begin. So we're trying to remove this guy out right here, the brake rotor. We'll have to remove this entire caliper and all the brakes inside here. Calipers hold on by 2 screws, and this thing here is held on by 2 other screws in the back. So we've got 4 screws to remove. Quite simple. Let me show you where the screws for this is. If you look here, we got one here. You look on top, we've got one right here. Pretty simple. You can remove the bottom one and swivel it up, and then you can remove the brakes inside. Let's do that first. This is a 14 millimeter. Boom. Now, this can swivel up, and you get to see the brakes right there. Let's remove the 2 retaining clips. The other one. And we will remove these 2 pads. This is on wrong, by the way. The squeaker is actually supposed to be on the inside of the rotor. We're gonna have to get these 2 out. I believe these are 17s. They are torqued at 62 foot-pounds, so this is going to be a little hard, but let's see. All right, wasn't bad. There we go. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to support this caliper here, because it has a brake hose and we don't want that to be hanging down. I'll be using a clothes hanger here. You can use bungee cables or whatever you want to use. This is how I do it, because I don't have any bungee cables. So there we go. Here's the brake rotor. Mine came right out. If it doesn't come out, you'll have to get a pretty, not a regular nail hammer, but grab one of these guys. And you have to bang on it right here, here, here until it, until it gets loose. One tip is to bang on the top, bang on the bottom, so it comes out like this, and eventually it'll pop loose and you take your rotor out. Piece of shit. Let's get some brake cleaner, clean this guy up a little bit. Wire brush. When you guys get new rotors, make sure to clean it a bit with some brake cleaner, because some of the manufacturers put oil on here so it doesn't rust up. So that's the back. Clean the front here. Now we put on the rotor. So when the rotor goes on, you guys, make sure that this this splash shield back here isn't scraping again. If it is, just push it back a little bit, or else when you drive you'll hear this like scraping noise. You could turn it to see if you hear anything scraping. Nope, I think we're pretty good there. So the brake rotor is going to be loose right now. That's why we're going to put the caliper back first. So remember, it goes on this way. Two screws in the back, 17 millimeters. So before we put the brakes back in, we're gonna have to push in the caliper. I'm just using some clamps here. Push that all the way in. That'll push the brake fluid back through the tube. Just like that. Now we're going to clean this up a little bit. Brake cleaner. We'll be replacing these, what are these called? Brake retainers, so we can remove them. There's a bottom one down here. Just lift it up, take it out. Alright guys, clean it until you are satisfied. Put in the new brake retainers. The brakes in. Make sure the one with the squealer here, that's what squeals onto your rotor when you're running out of brake pads. Make sure that's on the inside. Before we put that on, we're gonna add a little bit of anti-seize here, right there. Down here, just so it doesn't stick the next time you guys remove it. And then we could add some right here, just a little bit. just like that. I'm using my old pads because this still got some life on it, but you guys could do that with your new pads. Just goes in just like that. Same with your other ones. Oops, that's fucking a lot. Holy shit, I don't need that much. All right, we'll put a little there. We'll rub the rest here and some down here. Dude, that's a lot. Oh my god. All right, I didn't mean to put that much, but you don't need that much. Jeez. You go inside here. This one goes inside here. Push them in. Snap. Just like that. Pretty straightforward. Now let's put in the 2 retaining clips. There's one at the bottom. Right there. There's another one on top. And now we can close the caliper. If you guys can't close it, it's probably because this is extended, so push this in a little bit. There we go. Put back in your 14mm screw. Alright you guys, this is not a how to clean video, but 14mm, 20 foot-pounds, 20 foot-pounds. 17mm, 17mm. Both these are at 62 foot-pounds. Let's go. Okay. Don't forget to remove your bungee cord and or clothes hanger. Put your tires back on. Put your foot at the bottom here to hold it in place. Just hand tighten them for now, and we will torque them when we bring the car down. Remove the jack stands and bring the car down. Torque your lug nuts to 82 foot-pounds in a crisscross pattern. Put back on your hub cap. Look at where your air nozzle is. There's a little cutout here. That's where it goes. Alright, now before you guys go out and go crazy and start driving this thing, you can start the car up, or you don't have to. You just put it in the on position, pump your brakes a few times to get the caliper to get stiff. If you start the car and start driving right away, I guarantee you will freaking slide all the way down and hit that white vehicle in the front there. Yeah, you don't want that to happen, so pump your brakes. If you change new brakes, pump them, get them stiff, start the car. Pump it again. Alright. Take it for a test drive and admire your work. And you're done. like and subscribe. I hope this has helped someone out there. How to change a rotor. Also covers how to change your brakes. This wasn't a cleaning tutorial, but you know, when you guys are in there, you guys can clean your caliper however much you want. But that's about it. Thanks, you guys. See you on the next one.